From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Cooper Criswell. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Ripped to short. Throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Kevin Kiermaier.
This is an interesting guy to have in the lineup because everyone knows his ability to change the game on the base paths, leading the American League in stolen bases. So it's almost like the fear of what he's going to do when he gets on distracts the pitcher from being able to attack him at the plate. Tell you what, he's in some people's heads right now.
Bo Bichette, batting with one down, takes a strike. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Pulls it in on the run. Out number two. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the American League leader in RBIs this year. First offering, and it just misses.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
A big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball.
That's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Count 1-0.
Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is downstairs.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Ball.
In the dirt. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Man, I got to think something is definitely off with his delivery right now. Already the second wild pitch that he's thrown in just the first inning. Not a good sign.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
They get the force, and that is the inning. So back now at Fenway. And on the mound now, Alek Manoah. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So by taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Tyler Falefa makes the play, and there's one down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Tyler O'Neill.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Next pitch is outside. He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Biggio moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Scoreless after one. Back here in Boston, top of the second, and now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And there's a foul ball. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Got the back going too soon. It's strike two. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boo. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
One ball, two strikes, the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Puts a bunt down. Bare hand scoop, gathers and throws, but no chance to get him. It's an infield single. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Righty delivers. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no run. Back here at Fenway Park, leading off, Rafael Devers. First pitch, and he just misses. That one drifts inside. 2-0
count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
That's a strike. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and Devers is set down. Tristan Casas in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Second inning here, no score. Out to center. Bichette settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
That's a strike. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And the slider just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Caught him looking for the K. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's George Springer to start it off. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one missing low. And he walked him.
Ball 4, that pitch is low.
Leading off for Toronto.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Flied to right his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now.
1 ball.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Top of the third, no score. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground, right side, Reyes. Tosses to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And it's fouled away. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive. And Guerrero is set down. That's out number 2. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And that's strike 2. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. On to first.
He's
got
out.
him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Cedane
Outside, that's a
Rafaela. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And he grabs it foul. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Not shortstop.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Now he steps off to reset.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a miss. He was late.
No
Strike
ball,
2.
strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
The Blue Jays up by a run here in the last half of the third. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's the third out. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. On to the fourth. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, these Blue Jays did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a 1-1. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Oh, the throw is wild.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Votto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. In the air, right side. O'Neill getting an angle on it. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And the slider just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 balls, no strikes the count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air, out towards right center. He's under it. Squeezes it. Both brothers tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-zip.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. To the right side, Reyes. Slings to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. So the batting order turns over. Here's George Springer. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Yoshida going back on this one. And it hits off the monster. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. So man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. The other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 4th, now batting Jarren Duran. And a ground ball to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Yoshida in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a strike. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. 2 outs, base is empty. Ball 1 there. High chopper to third. Roll over to Votto. Gets him easily, ends the inning. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Garrett Whitlock.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Durant makes the grab on the run.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The left fielder, number 25.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Whitlock in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
At the belt and fires. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Here comes a pitch. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps.
And that one gets away at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. Varsho into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Right through there. Got him. Two gone.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Connor Falefa, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings through that one.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Go.
To third, tag, got it. And that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Gathers and throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Casas batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And the right-hander deals. Casas checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The punch out there, 2 out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
O'Neill stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fastball for a strike. Now a slow roller to second. On to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. So 5 perfect innings in. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. And the pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Whips it to Casas. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Votto up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Goes down looking.
I'll just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
O'Neill brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Ceddanne Rafaela. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Popped up right side, and there's one down.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
First pitch just misses. That's to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. That catches the corner.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That's ball 2.
And another ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fly ball to right. Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Josh Winkowski. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Kiermaier, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Number 28 up and throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2-2 now. On the ground to short. Story sends it over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Back to the top of the lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Bo Bichette, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Springer over at first with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning. Back inside Fenway Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here.
0-1's the count.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. Outside low. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground. Over to Bichette. And it's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that's down and away. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kiermaier makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 28. He last pitched 2 days ago. Guerrero in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And Guerrero is set down. Now there's 1 away. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. That one ripped. Durant going back. And brings it in at the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Making a move at first on a pinch run, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer.
Check on the runner, and he's out, and they've got him. That ends the inning. Back now at Fenway, on to the bottom of the 8th. Still stepping in for Boston. Tristan. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
O'Neill in the box again. Takes a strike.
Ball 1.
That's a little bit low.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-2. A little out front there as he swings through it. Catcher has it, fires to first. Oh, he throws it away.
Now that
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Rafaela stands in now and watches strike 1. To short, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1 on Novato. And they turn it.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Story at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swinging a ground ball. Biggio in plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now we're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brennan Bernardino. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now at the plate. And the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Liam Hendricks up and loosening in the pen. And now the lefty. Curveball over for a called strike.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Whips it to Casas, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Kevin Kiermaier getting ready to hit. Inside move to second. Kiner-Falefa dives back in. There's a strike.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Runner takes off for third, and down on strikes he goes, and that is that. No runs on. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jordan Romano.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Kiermaier puts it away, one down. Pablo Reyes stands in. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
All season long, he's racked up.
Wong stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
That one missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Horwitz makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off. The Red Sox trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that'll do it.
Every team wants a reliable closer, and that's exactly what he delivers for his squad. They expect to win when he's on the mound at the end of the ball game.